Hi everybody, this is Kelly, also known on Twitter as KellyAnn1977. And tomorrow is when me, my husband, and my dog Peppy, who's a Boston Bulldog, is going to be driving about 2.5, 3 hours away on the New York line towards Green Mountain College in Vermont to go to a couples inn. This isn't an anybody can go to, but it's really meant to be for couples. And I don't know what my hair is doing. I washed it at like 4 o'clock in the morning and now it's just doing whatever this is. Um, so we leave tomorrow. We can check in after 3. So I don't know what we're doing because we were going to do laundry today. Um, After my husband got out of school, which means when he gets out of school and he comes straight home, he'd be home about 3 in the afternoon. But he is doing a favor for a family, which means he'll probably get home about 4:30. But he has, I'll show you, it's in the fridge. But he's been marinating this meat for 2 days, and he's gonna cook these with the meat, and then he had to use some fresh seasonings, so he got these two, and then he got some fresh garlic, and just using regular oil, cooking oil, to help marinate it, and a little bit of apple vinegar. Sorry, my nose. A little apple vinegar to also help season it. And for his cooking class. So what she does is they learn a little bit. They read some chapters on history of food, where it came from, who cooked it, I guess why they did. It's kind of like a history cooking class, but you also need to cook. So he will have 3 dishes that he needs to cook at home. And it's optional. You can bring it to class if you cook it right before class or not. You don't have to. It's not mandatory to bring it to class. But you have to take pictures of everything that you're utilizing. You have to take pictures as you cook. So if you're chopping things, you take pictures. You put it on your Facebook account so that all the students can look at it, and the teacher. And then, and then you take a picture of the final product. But again, you can bring it in if you would like. So he's going to be having this for dinner tonight. And we leave again tomorrow. So we got to do laundry. We haven't done laundry in like maybe 18 days. But it seems like it's been longer than that. It's been cold and we've been going through a lot of sweaters and heavy, jogging pants because it has been colder. And if I turn on the heat, I get hot. So we would just rather, put some nice warm clothing on, but it takes up a lot of room in the hamper and it's heavier. So we're not going to want to leave or do laundry at like 8 o'clock in the morning and then, have to do it. Takes about 2 hours, fold everything, bring it back, put it away because we're going to be going for 2 days. So I'm going to start packing our stuff now and just see if we can get away. We're doing laundry when we come back Sunday. And I decided for my class that, for my bio class, that I was just going to wait until I come back Sunday and do my posting since everybody else posts on a Sunday and Monday. So personally, that's what I decided to do. And of course, Peppy wants to say hi. That's what I decided to do because everybody else can post at that time period. So, and I re-looked and it doesn't say it needs to be posted by Friday. Even though on the syllabus she says I want it posted by Friday unless I say otherwise. But everybody posted on Monday or a Sunday. So I'm gonna do the same thing. And I just have one posting to do, one journal to do, and a total of 4 replies. And I've done all my work this week. And today's Thursday. Class began Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, I really busted my butt to try to get this work done. About 8 hours or so work. Then I was a little disappointed because I went in, checked my grade, got 100 for week 7 posting on kidneys and the function of kidneys. But for the 4 questions that she wanted at least 4 paragraphs and I gave 5, I got a 25. And she didn't say why. She never gives feedback for assignments, and I don't like that. And there's no need why you're not giving feedback so that I know what I did wrong, because apparently I did something wrong. So I thought I answered the questions properly, gave 5 paragraphs instead of 4. I don't know, maybe I was a little bit too technical. Maybe I used too much definitions instead of putting in my own words. I did only have about 50 minutes to get it done when I did do it. So I guess a 25 is better than 0. But it's a little disappointing. But I still have a 76, so it didn't bring down my grade too much, like a half a point. So I guess that's okay. So when we go up there Friday, we're going to have to, well, tomorrow, Friday, we're going to have to do the walking trails partly tomorrow before it gets dark. Because Saturday and Sunday it's going to rain and snow. So it'll probably rain during the day and snow at night. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't have proper snow boots. I did, and they broke last season. And halfway through the winter season, and when I went to go try to buy some at JCPenney's, which is basically the only place you can buy shoes at around here, they didn't have any. And I'm not going to waste suede and leather outside in the snow. So I still have to get some winter boots here. And by the way, I've been feeling the past 5 days with my bones and joints and muscles. I think it's going to be a really bad winter. If it's not going to snow a lot, it's going to be really cold. So, just wanted to give a little bit of update on that. Talked to my sister for a little bit and brother-in-law, and they said, they'll talk to me Sunday when I get back. Just to make sure I made it back. They get worried. So I'll text them when we get there. And unfortunately, we're not going to go see my son Sunday because that's what we wanted to do, was to go see our son. And because we're only going to be about 4 or 5 hours away from him, which is a lot better than 8 or 9 driving. But he wouldn't get on the phone with me. So, not my problem. We probably would have ended up getting back about 9, 10 o'clock Sunday, instead of getting back about 1:32 to spend some time with him. But he doesn't want to get on the phone. Yeah. So nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to go up there and pay $25 for parking, which is what it costs for the whole day, even if you don't use it for the whole day, because they don't have any parking. For you not, I don't even know if you're going to come out of your room. I'm not doing that. So, I have homework and stuff to do when I get back. So Saturday, I'm going to the day spa there. I'm getting a body massage. Hopefully it'll help my back a little bit, my joints. That's what I'm hoping. The Chinese people do it in the chair. I feel better for a couple of days. So we'll see. Because I know my muscles are in knots. I've always had that problem with my muscles being in knots and having to go to a therapist that does this. Not a chiropractor, just a therapist of muscles. And I usually was getting this done once a month. But it is quite expensive. But it does help me feel better. And then I'm going to get a manicure, which I've never had before. So this will be my first time, 40 years old. Well, going to be 41 Saturday. But, it'll be my first time for that. And then I figured when I get back Saturday, we'll just see what's on the tube, because we don't have cable. We have internet only and cell phones. So we'll see if there's anything good. I know, right? Thought the last time we went to a motel out here in was for our 1-year anniversary. And we never had a honeymoon, so it was like our honeymoon 1-year anniversary, but it was only overnight. I thought when we were watching TV that it did say like live PD and cops and lockup was coming back in October. So hopefully it's that weekend, this weekend coming up, so we can watch that because we do like to watch stuff like that. We do watch a lot of UK shows, um, like Failure to Declare UK. We watch sometimes Hell's Kitchen UK. Sometimes I watch America's Next Top Model UK version. These are just some things that we do watch. I was watching the airport one yesterday over by Mexico, which is kind of like the USA, but it's Mexico, and just seeing like what goes on there and how different their procedures are than our procedures because it's the border. So if you can get through it, you're kind of in Mexico, and they do have their own rules. They're a tad bit different than if you go in the opposite way, is what I'm trying to say. And sometimes I watched, oh, what's that one? The Australia one. And their rules and regulations are totally different also. So I just like to watch different areas of the world and see how they do things. So I watched a little bit of that yesterday. And yeah, I'm still sleeping weird, and I lay down like 5 in the morning, and then my husband left at 12:30. I got up, which I felt like I didn't sleep at all, tossing and turning my back and everything. Now I got two pillows that I'm sleeping on, and one underneath my back to just try to help the way I feel. I mean, I stretched all day yesterday in and out of bed, and I took a nice hot shower and put my icy hot on, wore my back brace, and it's not helping. And right now I got it before I lost my baby last year, but it's a belly brace when you're pregnant to help hold up the front end, and I still utilize that, and it's just like my back's killing me. It's mainly my back. I can deal with my calf muscles or my ankles, my feet. But sometimes when I get up and walk, it's really cold, the floor, because we have hardwood floors now. I get like kind of like a stingy sensation through my feet, which is actually the bones cracking a little bit. So I do the best I can. And I'm glad that this week for school it's a little bit later for my workload. You know, I did my library lesson, I did my quiz in my English class. My journal is actually not due until Monday night, but she doesn't. That class, if you post late, she may decide to take off points. Depends how late. So I'm still waiting for feedback, unfortunately, for my first writing piece, first draft. So I can't do that without that proof. And I don't even know how I'm going to prove to her. Like, I'm going to have to email that part to her to prove that I did it because the journal doesn't allow you to insert a Word document. And that's what I'm going to get a copy of that I can download onto my computer as a Word document. And the journal, you're just supposed to type like a regular, you know, typewriter. So I'm confused how I'm going to prove this to her. So I'll just send her a copy and be like, I just want you to know I did use eTutoring. Because I don't know how to prove it. When I went in and looked at it, I'm like, she doesn't have where you can insert a Word document at all or a picture that proves somebody looked at it. So, and then in my bio class, I did my quiz. I looked at the slides, which was about 48 of them on the kidneys. I watched 2 videos, and then I had to Monday do my Monday late that week also, which I have 4 things I had to do. So it's been a pretty busy week. We're just going to make sure we knock out these dishes tonight before we go to bed because we're not going to be here for 2 days. And pretty much all the housework I did yesterday in between in and out of bed very slowly. So we'll probably do a little vlog. I don't think it's going to be live because I don't think it has good connection up by the mountains. So I'll just record it, and then when we get back to the room, there's free Wi-Fi. I use Verizon, so I can always use my internet. I have 6 gigabytes right now. I get 3 gigabytes a month because I do auto pay. And then whatever I don't use just rolls over. And at first I was using a lot of it, and now I'm not because it's hard for me to get out and about, so I'm not using my cell phone like that. So we'll probably just do maybe a 5-minute vlog so you can see what the walking trail looks like, and maybe I can find an animal, a rabbit or something. You never know. I mean, we've been seeing wild turkeys around here by the highway all the time, like a big flock of them. Always worried, you're going to hit them. We saw a deer a couple of times and one moose so far. So if you watch this, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I did post kind of like a review on a application for your cell phone, and it's called Mist Play. Unfortunately, when it recorded and I went into the Walking Dead cell phone game that's free to show everybody the new event they have, it recorded weird. So if you watch it on your cell phone, it's going to look normal. If you watch it on your computer and get to that point of the video, it's going to look weird. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. I think it's my recorder, and I think I have to already be in the game and then hit play. But I was recording something else first. But I wanted to put something out today before we left, because I haven't done a cell review in about a week. And I'm really trying to have different things on my channel for, everybody likes something different. Again, thank you for watching if you do. I definitely will have a clip for you over the weekend, and probably Monday I will live stream again and just let everybody know how it was. Thank you for watching. You have a great day. I appreciate it.